Hello students, welcome to Abhyas IIT Prep. Finally, we have reached the last paper analysis. Let's dive in. Here, in the physics sectional analysis, if we observe from the mechanics to 5 questions were given, from the waves and optics 5 questions as given, and electromagnetism 6 questions are given. These topics have the more impact on the paper. 5 questions and 6 questions. From the remaining topics modules we have the less questions we have seen. And if you see, the difficulty questions came from the topics angular momentum during the collision, how the difficulty question, and distance between the images also have the difficulty question. And if you segregate the first year and second year syllabus, here 44% is covered from the first year syllabus and 56% as covered from the second year syllabus. This is the physics sectional analysis, and these are the subtopics they were covered in the paper, like dimensional quantity errors and vectors, angular momentum, Kepler's second law, velocities after collisions, power is prop to velocity power, so adiabatic process, Newton's laws of cooling. If you see here, from the thermal physics less number of questions given, and from the mechanics one also less number of questions given, and nuclear physics also less number of questions, logic gates number of spectral lines in H atom and stopping potential. These are the subtopics covered in the physics sectional analysis. And the observations, if you see here, paper is moderately difficult and more theoretical questions was given in this paper, and most important topics are dimensional quantity, errors, magnetic field related to concept, and geometrical optics, angular momentum. These are the most important topics for this paper to get the marks. If the student has prepared that, then they will get the marks. And if you see, for the chemistry sectional analysis, we have observed that from the organic chemistry one we have the 5 questions, and physical chemistry 4 questions, and organic chemistry second year almost 7 questions as given. These are the three modules have the more impact on the paper. Now if you see the difficulty questions cover topics, oxidation number concepts have the difficulty question, and magnetic properties of coordination, compounds, and coupling reactions and chemical reactions. These topics have the little bit difficulty questions was there, and remaining topics has the easy and moderate type of questions we have observed. And first year and second year syllabus segregation, if you see here, we have 44%, which means 11 questions has came from the first year syllabus, and here we have the 56%, which means 14 questions came from the second year syllabus. This is the chemistry sectional analysis. And if you see observations, moderate, easy to moderate paper. Chemistry paper is easy to moderate, and weightage on the second year organic chemistry has been increased. Second year organic chemistry almost 7 questions came from the second year organic chemistry, and overall difficulty questions on this paper increased compared to the last 2-3 papers. If we see in the second year organic chemistry almost 7 questions came, and the difficulty level also increased compared to the last 2-3 papers, if you see. And coming to the mathematics sectional analysis, here trigonometry and algebra 4 questions were there, and geometry 3 questions were there, and calculus 2 questions, algebra 6 questions we have observed, and geometry 3 questions, and calculus 5 questions, and functional algebra 2 questions. Like this, the modules segregation is there. And from the difficult questions, if we observe from the trigonometry, we have observed the difficult question from the limits also, and sequence and series, from the sequence and series also we have observed the difficulty questions. And if you see the first year and second year syllabus weightage, from here, from the first year almost 11 questions, which means 44% is given. From the second year 14 questions, which means 56% is given in the mathematical sectional analysis. Now coming to the observations, some lengthy questions were given. Starting onwards we are discussing that from the mathematical part, every time more lengthy questions are observing, and definite integration weightage is increased comparatively, and multi-conceptual questions with limits, trigonometry integrations were observed in this paper. Now overall paper is moderate. Mathematical sectional analysis, if you observe, the overall paper is moderate. And coming to the difficulty level distribution, if you see here, we have 36 questions were there in the moderate, medium questions, medium type of questions, and 30 questions were there in the easy type of questions, and 9 questions were difficulty type of questions were given. And for good score for this paper is 212. 212 is the good score for this paper, which means the student will get 99 above percentile, and 171 marks will give the 95 above percentile, and 134 marks will give the 90 plus above percentile. This is the analysis of this paper. I hope this series of videos has helped you a lot. I will come with the another series of videos. Thank you.